Okay, hello everyone. Greetings once again. This is going to be the Shooting Game Weekly episode 149. And we're actually doing another Touhou episode, but this time it's actually not a true Touhou game. It's a Touhou fan game. It goes by the name of Touhou Makukasai, Fantastic Danmaku Festival, and I think we just call it FDF for short. We'll probably call it that as we go on through the episode. But on this episode, we're going to be looking at a no-bomb run of the game on the Lunatic Mode with the Marisa character. And that should be wonderful. And we're joined by the player and the guest, and as a guest of the episode, Creepy Ninja. So welcome to the show, Creepy Ninja.
Hello, welcome as well. Welcome too.
Yep, glad to have you, and I'm also being co-hosted by Extruder today on the episode, so welcome as well, Extruder. So, yeah, tell us a little bit about the background of this game. So this game recently came out on Steam, but was actually released in 2014. And this is a Touhou fan game. Like, what do you know about the creator of the game, and how did you discover the game? And
well, it was a long time ago, 2014. Man, it's quite changed a bit from the really very early versions of this game. Like a lot of improvements, a lot of tweaking and nerfing stuff. We would say that the recent version, 1.04. At least the current one, which has this perfect run, is quite playable in comparison to the previous versions. How I discovered this game? I don't know, just by accident, by browsing the YouTube and stuff. I think it was just a matter of time to discover it.
So you were already a pre-existing Touhou fan, would you say at that point then? Like, how much did you get into the games at that point before you got into this one?
Wait, repeat the question.
Yeah, like, so you were already a fan of the Touhou games? Yeah, I'm assuming by the time this game came out.
Well, I play a lot of these games, I would say. I try to find out many fun games right now. I would say I have a really huge fun games list, so yeah. I would say that I have still plenty of games to play. And I think I'm gonna continue with that for a very long time. I'm doing that for, I don't know, 2-3 years, I guess. That's a bunch.
On the search for good games, and you found one, so that's the story here.
Sure, we can put that list into our description later on.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so yeah, it is a Touhou fan game, but it looks pretty much like a Touhou game. What makes this different than your average Touhou game, would you say?
I would say the graphics and the gameplay quality, at least for the newest version. Yeah, the Steam release there was a Steam release like a day ago, I guess, and it got an English patch, so it's even better now. Really, it's a beautiful game. It has a lot of these visual effects, sound effects are rather good, at least for the Steam version. As much as I played this, it is like a completely something different from the other games. And yeah, despite this, the remake of the, I don't know, maybe all known, and the embodiment of Scarlet Devil, it's really, really high quality. So it's really what it makes it, I think, unique.
You said it's like embodiment of Scarlet Devil?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. I would say it's much different, but yeah. Very slow game, but still, I think good. Who wouldn't play that? I guess.
Okay, great. And yeah, so like we say, we're going to be looking at your no-bomb run of the Lunatic Mode. Does it have the 4 difficulty modes like a regular Touhou game then? Or not 4, but it is 4, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah, the normal mode is like pretty tame, but hard and Lunatic they spike a fair bit. In that case, it's pretty much like UFO, but the spell cards are even harder in my opinion. What do you consider the harder Touhou fan games that you have to beat?
From the Touhou fan games, harder?
Yeah.
I don't really know, to be honest. I would say that, no, really, it's a really hard question to count the fun games out there. I would say Book of Star Mythology was currently one of the hardest I tried. To LNN, of course, to perfect. I don't know what else would be quite difficult. I don't think really that I took care of the other fun games, so I think I will say only this. Fantastic Danmaku Festival wasn't really difficult on this version. If I had to play the older, oh my goodness, it would be a pain.
So how much time it took you to actually perfect the game since you started the attempts?
Since I started,
Yeah.
I know that the real attempts took only 1 mere week. You would say it's not a lot, but yeah, some hours daily. I don't know, 5-6 hours, and much of the previous runs, like from the months ago. So I would say it took like at least 100 of hours.
Throughout the course of how long? Like would you say 2 weeks? Or how long?
1 week.
1 week.
And
Hundreds of
about 6
hours in
hours.
1 week.
Technically, it was one week, yeah, but yeah, there
That's
was
not 100,
a bunch
that's
more
less than
attempts
100.
before, yeah.
That's less than 100 hours.
Yeah, it will be something like that.
Okay.
Counting the previous hours from the months ago, where
Oh, I
was
see.
in the game. Now was to just try hard and beat it.
I see. What about like you as a player of shmups and stuff? Do you just stick to the Touhou games, or do you like any other shmups?
I usually stick to the Touhou games, but one time I tried Mushihima-sama Futari on a MAME emulator.
Nice.
MAME, I don't know.
What did you think
Something
about
like
that?
that,
Even though it probably ran not so great.
Repeat the question. Something.
What did you think about Futari?
I guess it's quite a challenge. Just I would say it's quite challenging and different from the Touhou. It has some kind of a charm, to be honest.
Cool.
But I think there are better players to talk about it than me. I don't usually play arcade games or any of this stuff, so I'm just
Okay.
a beginner in that.
Just kind of curious there. And then yeah, this term "perfect." That's a Touhou term, isn't it? To refer to a no miss, no bomb run. Is that right?
I guess, yeah.
Because I don't see that term like perfect really used in the same way really anywhere else.
Oh, Aquas, can you remove the context menu, please? It's
Oh.
been forgotten.
Okay. So I was kind of wondering. I was just kind of wondering about that too.
Huh?
Okay,
I was just wondering about that
before we
too,
start
okay.
talking about the run itself, what drove you to pick Marisa, the character commonly considered like underrated in the most of the Touhou games?
Well, it took. It's a kind of long history. Maybe not so long, but I'm just like a Marisa main, you would say. I'm just usually playing as Marisa because Reimu is usually used by many people. I decided to just make it a little different. And for this game, Marisa is not really bad, so well, why not? Maybe partially would be way better, but yeah, I usually choose Marisa for most of the games. It just stays like as is, and it's like for an year, I guess.
I see. You're a character loyalist with Marisa. Sweet. This game's looking pretty cool. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I've just been playing some of the video while we've been talking here, and this is looking pretty impressive. I like what I'm seeing here. Do you want to talk about any of the basic mechanics, or should we just run right into the run here? What should we know before we get into this run?
Oh, the combo system, like this bar in.
It will be said combo system, yeah. It's just a kind of pretty basic system. You kill enough enemies and you get rewarded by auto collect and a bomb piece, and the fourth of them is a life piece. I I think it's just that's it. I guess nothing more to say. It's just pretty simple.
Is that what the top left thing is, or the top left thing's like
No,
a
it's
timer?
the bottom left.
Bottom left.
The bottom left.
Oh, okay. And that just builds up
Yeah.
as you play, pretty much.
On top left, one of the bosses is just the Spellcard counter remaining, so that's it, and timer. Another mechanic is that the game is rewarding you with some score multiplier after at the end of the stage, depending on how much you miss or how much bomb. More you bomb or lose lives, then you get less multiplier, and then that's it. There are these two mechanics unique for this game.
So it
I
sounds like
suppose the game didn't receive that much attention in the scoring community because it's just so much survival reliant, and the spell cards are pretty difficult compared to the most fan games.
Yeah, I don't see really much scoring opportunities, but who knows? I haven't tried.
see. Interesting.
Yeah, oh yeah, the old version. Yeah, I played 1.03. It's it's pretty hard, and it actually changes a few of the patterns.
Yeah,
So-
1.02 was really hard. 1.003 was a little nerfed here and there, and it was still difficult.
Yeah,
So
so even though like the game was released 2 days ago, the run we are here is from the Dojin version, and so
Yeah.
it's not in English.
It actually is not. Well, I don't see any way to transport the replay to the US version and make it work with the English patch.
That's fine.
I think it's not really different Steam version from the Dojin version. Maybe a little nerf here and there, but it's just what I
Yeah.
noticed. It's just a little slight nerf, so that's just like nothing different.
I'm just telling that the run that you're watching here is completely identical to the Steam version.
Yeah, we could say that. I would say practically, yeah, it is.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, we've covered the
So what? Let's start. maybe?
yeah, we can begin. Let's get to 0, and I'll do the countdown
All right.
for Fantastic Danmaku Festival. Pretty good title. All right, here we
Yeah.
go. 3, 2, 1, go.
All of them are Marisa runs on Lunatic.
There were some specialist runs, but they've got overwritten.
All right, so we're beginning the replay.
Yep.
Yeah, I like Marisa to receive some attention, especially at our show.
Guess yeah, we haven't really seen this character a whole lot. I guess yeah. Now that I think about it, various games.
She doesn't have much attention for games, I guess. Look at the statistics. LNN for official games are really there are a bunch of Reimu LNNs, but just
And there's already
I
first
would-
major difference between versions. Like there's the combo bar. There's no longer countdown NT.
yeah. This is one of the improvements, I guess. But it needs like twice as much enemies to feel it. Of course, we don't count the decrease over time. If that was a chain, it would be just something like that. You need now twice as much.
Yeah, so makes the game easier from the scoring perspective because you no longer need to just wait until and then sweep all the screen, killing all the enemies in quick succession.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much a survival game with Trace just counting for, I think, point item value like in most Touhou games, but it's pretty simple in that regard.
Definitely simpler than any other games.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
nice.
Perfect Blossom or merely UFO. They're really dependent on mechanics. This one is not really, I would say. It's
So we
purely
have-
simple for survival.
Yeah, so we have our first boss, which is totally not Rumia. Original character, do not steal.
Yeah, and I think that for the upcoming FDF Perfect Cherry Blossom version, they will also replace the first Blossom. or maybe not. I don't know, Letty? Yeah, it was Letty.
I mean, this
Letty
character also can manipulate darkness and stuff.
They wanted to be as faithful as possible to the replaced character. Well, okay, I say, why not?
And we're already done with stage 1, so yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
basic.
It's quite simple. A minor root, maybe, that's it.
Yeah, we should
That's
talk
proper.
about the more challenging like stage bits and the spell cards and how to approach them.
The harder part begins with the stage 5, I guess. Stage 4
Okay,
is
then-
kind of moderate.
Yeah, we have some time to relax them, chill. You have some ice team. Moving on.
Yeah.
The game looks so much like just a typical Touhou game with like the interface and everything. Like it almost seems like there's a Touhou maker or something like that when I see this game.
There actually is. It's called Danmaku. It's
Okay.
we have to cover that at some point. It's kind of like Fraxi. So
Huh.
yeah, there's going to be another so to speak chapter in the developer's history. They're going to remake Perfect Cherry Blossom, which is the game after this. After Touhou
Okay.
6.
StarX is okay. Nice.
Yeah, and it will be like it'll have blue overlay, which is even prettier. I like blue overlays.
So this
Alright,
game
It's gonna fit. It's gonna fit.
Was this game made with that Touhou maker, or is this separate?
No,
Yeah, this is kind of Touhou maker. You script in there like in C++ or something like that.
Okay.
But it's quite powerful, maybe not really optimized.
yeah,
Probably
this
better
game
solid.
is made in Mono Game, which is an XNA library, I think,
Okay. Fair enough.
or something like that.
I would say only that in comparison to the Dojin version, the Steam version is really optimized, so it's just a really, really great optimization. Somebody would be grateful for that. Because it is really resource hungry, anyway.
Alright, yeah, as usual in Touhou we have non-spells and spells, and the number of spells is calculated by these light bulb icons on the bar just in the
Yep.
top left. Yeah, and there's the timer for the current attack, of course.
It's a nice touch.
Okay.
Looks great.
Do you capture every spell or you time some out?
There was every spell captured. I don't think... I know. I didn't really time out any. So I would say it's kind of full. Perfect run.
Yeah. These hitboxes actually look a bit weird. Could you explain, please, what's the difference between like the bullet shapes in this and normal Touhou?
About the bullets.
Yeah. Like the bullet types that you had trouble with, like the knives in original OSD.
Well, I don't really know how to compare that, to be honest. But if you look at the bullets in this game, they are rather, as they look, they are as much size in the hitbox. Of course, besides the big bubbles, I don't really know if I had any problems with any kind of the bullets. Their hitboxes were tricky or something. In OSD it was with the knives, of course, that's right. But looking at this game, I don't really know if there's any unfair bullets, I would say.
It's just well
I
made.
don't know.
Okay.
Looking at the chat, let's see, Jamers. I don't think No Miss No Bomb was possible on the old version. I think it would be possible, but if you do assist this run, seriously. I think it's the only condition. I don't really know whoever would be so insane to try to LNN, perfect, the older versions.
Oh, it
I
would
bet-
take
I bet-
2 weeks instead of 1.
Kind of.
I don't
Let's say it
know
was
about
2 weeks.
Okay, so when's the first hard spell card begins?
The first very hard spell cards. I think that the whole this boss's that is coming mailing is rather difficult. Some of the non-spells are rather difficult. It can be kind of a clutter. It can roll you.
Yeah, so how do you read these? Like, the non-spell looks pretty straightforward, but what comes after that?
It's a lot of distraction, I would say, yeah. But how I dodge this? To be honest, I have no fucking idea. Sorry for this word. I have no idea really how I'm doing that. Maybe it's just a term of practice and really much of the training. Yeah.
You just go off your gut is what you're saying. You just do it.
Just do it.
Like the bullets come to you and you're just like, all right, I got this.
Some people joke that on the stream that when I yell at the bullets, they just I don't know, they go away from me. I yell at the bullets, I dodge them. that's the receipt. But I don't know how to explain that. It's really hard to make any good Touhou guides to players. It's just a lot of practice, a lot of training, and a lot of memorization, I will say. About the hard spellcards, this is one of them. This is quite scary. Oh, wait. Squeezing through the bullets. There is no really one simple route for this.
There is multiple layers at once.
Feels like there's a lot of care into the different spell cards. Like, seems like you actually pretty easy to remember all of them because they're all like differently color coded and different stuff's going on. I like that.
Yeah, this is the charm of it.
Like this attack, that attack. Oh, that was sweet. It was like a little firework or something.
At this level of the Touhou playing, I mean, Lunatic and upwards, it's just or mainly the terms of memorization things, not only just dodging. Because for the really good runs, you can't just dodge it. You have to know how to dodge it. How, what way.
Well, there you didn't even have to move, so there you go.
In the original EOSD, you also didn't have to move for a lot of the stage, to be honest, because stuff was aimed around you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's a kind of similar. Wait, I want to read the previous messages. What was said? Where it was? Magical Singular Day Ultra Mode is probably the hardest Touhou fangame I've ever seen. And yeah, I didn't really think about that. I mean, maybe it's because I haven't played that much, but yeah, I agree with you. This is really insane game. It has a lot of references to the cave games, so that's quite nice.
Okay, are you going to get an eye tracker device for your next replays?
Yeah, are you at that level to get the eye tracker?
Eye tracker. I may meet some more cash. Seriously.
Time to step up my game and analyze my eye movements.
Simple webcam wouldn't make it work. A video about eye tracking in the shmup. Yeah.
Do you think if you're wearing the eye tracker and like there's like a really tough pattern, like it like makes you like get a headache or something?
This
maybe
looked like a pretty hard.
It would definitely help a lot of people who wants to maybe know how to dodge it. What are you looking at? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a very common question.
I really thought about this kind of solution. Really, it would be fine to get some kind of eye tracker. I think the only really good are Tobii eye trackers, but maybe it's just the one company. Yeah,
Whoa.
The one company making those.
Whoa, you actually know about what you're talking about here. It's good. I didn't expect that.
It was pretty timed.
I thought that was just a joke about.
Yeah,
I thought that was just a joke about the eye tracker.
No, but really, it's not a bad thing. Not a bad idea. Seriously.
Yeah.
I really thought about that, but it's quite expensive, and it is kind of pushing me off. Just like if it would be affordable for me. I mean, maybe I have some money on some bank account or something, let's say, but it's still quite of a expensive product.
Yeah,
but
how are
I have that in plans.
this?
I have that in plans.
All right, so the music got pretty awesome. Talk to us about this fight.
Yeah, it is. Korakuma, yeah. The Patrolly got replaced by her. Patrolly is a playable character after all.
And she's kind of broken.
What? Yeah, it is really broken. If used correctly, it is just OP. About this fight, this also can also be manipulated, as I did right here. And yeah, I didn't really have to dodge anything. So this is quite okay. In the previous versions, it was really awful. You couldn't just chase it like here. There was a lot of bullets coming here and there. I would say it was a pure chaos. Or something like, Mish, please. How to dodge this? It was quite a lot of trouble, now it's quite okay.
Yeah, that's why I like this game. It has a fair bit of random patterns to it. Yeah, I want to say that you see there's a lot of resources, and the games become overall like way more accessible with that to the newer players.
Yeah, definitely you get a lot of them. A lot, I mean.
Yeah, even though the
how much we have now? 10 lives after Domis. That's a lot.
So you could say it's like a somewhat laid-back Lunatic Mode of within Touhou, even though it's a fan game.
Even original game didn't give so much resources. You get maybe 7 lives over whole the game, 8 maybe. I don't know. I don't remember.
I do like that it's more focused on survival than the scoring, because I think a lot of the casual Touhou players just like the bullet patterns and such and try and survive them, and they don't get into the scoring. I mean,
they wouldn't really be bothered by the scoring and this mechanics.
So this is nice for just anyone to play, essentially. I like that for a change.
So a lot of the stage 4 was trivialized by pretty much basic streaming.
Yeah, streaming exactly. Like he said he didn't have to do any dodging, but he was in fact doing dodging, but it was just really easy because
for this section you also have to trim this, and that's all. Yeah.
There you go.
Maybe it's a little weird. You mainly stream the whole game, but not only, I guess.
Oh, there you go. There's some dodging.
Mostly noticeable.
There was some dodging.
Yeah, just
I mean, those bubbles are usually smaller than they look, so yeah.
Okay, this looks kind of tricky there a little bit.
Would you compare them to UFO bubbles in size?
I don't really know.
It
might be just the fact that I wasn't really playing UFO for a long time, so I can't compare. I think that for a lot of games, Touhou right now bubble sizes are similar. Just the colored section is a hitbox.
I really like the bullet coloring in this game. It's just that in original OST, bubbles were really hard to dodge, because they took like most of the space.
Maybe that's right.
Yeah, but in this game,
I don't really notice it. So yeah, you know. Maybe I'm just got used to it, so I haven't noticed that. But I don't really know.
In the modern Touhou games, the bubbles, only the inner part is what can be hit, even though they still can obscure the other bullets.
Yeah.
Okay, and
I think that's good.
The boss is a bit gimmicky. Like, she has these card spawns.
Oh, that was cool.
Oh yeah, this is quite a gimmicky boss right now.
Dodging.
Sakuya is not playing around this time.
Oh yeah.
Well, she's got cards, so isn't she actually playing a card game?
Quite longer than expected. I usually beat this non-spell more. Faster. Yeah.
I like that one with the flowers.
Wow, that was
these are really
9
great.
seconds.
Those kind of bullets I was really missing in the game, but they are really beautiful, aren't they?
I like that.
They are. So
the bubbles are smaller than Mentos in modern Touhou. Sometimes, yeah. Can't disagree.
Would you say this character, Marisa, she's pretty powerful with that laser that you're using?
Yeah, it
looks pretty
actually,
powerful.
She's really powerful.
Yeah, okay, so you're like, you're getting through the spell cards pretty quick here when you're hitting her.
It had some of the time stop gimmick that the original Sakuya had.
Okay, now
It's quite
yellow
improved
swords.
here.
Those are butter
Marisa
swords.
Yeah, Marisa is quite powerful, but her range of the shot is like of a con. But yeah, something for something.
Yep. Yeah, this is fun to watch.
Maybe it's just like Marisa got buffed like crazy in this version. I think Shirley was always like that. But that's just my opinion. Maybe just the game got a little nerfed and that's it.
Oh yeah, Sakuya uses cards because one of her character themes is the illusionist. It's like she's playing parlor tricks on the player. So naturally, just knife throwing, time stopping, the cards.
Okay, neat.
Whoa.
That card looked like super trippy. What do you even pay attention
it wasn't
to?
really easy. Again?
What do you really pay attention on these cards?
I don't know, hard to answer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 6 point blanking right here in the beginning. Just avoid all of them.
It is quite useful, you don't have to dodge this.
Dude, these knights. That's
Yeah, it's one of
pretty
these, I would say, secret strats. But it's really useful. There's less clutter on right here.
Secret
Yeah.
strat.
But those knights were really obnoxious. They were really annoying. Really, I think that I have lost my 1 or maybe 2 runs on these knights. So this was a pity.
Oh, okay. This one was actually tough for you, alright. Oh shit, this looks cool.
I don't know how much tries it really was on all those cards. Some of the history was cleared at some point because of the version change. I guess this was that tale. So yeah, there was much more tries on certain spell cards than it was shown here, like on the previous next spell card. There was 60 items. There was much more. Trust me, there was much more on this.
So the spellcard history in this replay, like this video, is not very accurate.
I would say that there was at least twice as much of the tries. But I think that the percentage of capture remains the same.
Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, Remelia just summons a giant mech. It's pretty cool. And not much Touhou games do that. Fan games.
Yeah, definitely. It's quite nice attach. What is worth mentioning is that with the newest versions, as well as this one played, there are completely revamped the non-spells. They are completely different. I would say it's sometimes like this, sometimes rather disagree with that. I think this is nice touch for this game to get new spell cards. The old ones were, I must admit that it was kind of dull, or whatever you say that.
This is a fun fight. Well, the music's nice too. The music's been good all around, and I just like the presentation. Like the artwork's really nice too.
Yeah, this is an example of a good fan game right here.
Just swap out those Zune drawings with our actual good drawings, or...
Oh, that was close.
Just kidding. The original Zune's art is
really
always
good
charming.
quality. Yeah, this is one of the top-notch games.
I like how you
Top-notch.
can just speed kill some of the cars by just standing in front of them, so you would have to dodge less in the first place. That's the real Marisa style.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was nice. Yeah, I love it. Just skimming through the bubbles. Yeah, 2 waves and it's kill. And the survival card right now.
The previous Spellcard was really insane. I mean, it looks really insane. It was like a clutter, but it's quite learnable. Still, it's hard to perform it perfectly. About the survival, my goodness, I don't really know how I got past this. I usually got really great nerves on this. I just got nervous. Bullets coming from the edges, sides. I mean, never mind. Coming from the circle that is chasing you.
it's like
I don't want to try
Ketsui.
that card
You should
ever
play.
again.
You should play
Seriously,
Ketsui.
This card alone killed 2 runs, so no, I don't want to return back to this. No.
There's a boss in Ketsui cave game that has a pattern just like that, where you go all the way around. That's your next game right there.
And the final, I would say.
The bullet bats.
It looks insane, and it's quite, maybe not really insane to dodge, since you kill off the faces really easily. But still, what you have to dodge is not easy.
I think one of the hard things, though, even if you're not having to do like crazy navigating of the bullets, like you're still doing those taps, and doing those small taps is a skill
You're gonna
that you
see
develop.
a really
so.
extreme moment now.
Okay.
Yeah, I would be really nearly dead right here.
Oh! Yeah.
This was kind of lucky dodge.
Nice.
Okay, and that's the run. So we have like we could also watch the Spellcard challenges video. Are these Spellcards different from the like normal gameplay?
They just have Spellcards, yeah.
Okay,
Maybe I should.
so I'll just
I should
say
find for that. Yeah, Discord. Okay.
Okay, yeah, so we can watch that after this.
Okay.
Just like a bonus to extend the episode.
Well,
So,
wait, 38
yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
I could make it a little shorter by just killing this off. It had to be Pacifist to make them quite of a challenge. I don't
it's
know.
okay.
As you wish, you know.
It's just let's make it like this. You just choose from what stage, just from what timestamp we work with, and that's how long it will be.
Oh yeah. Well, what do you want to show? Later on, or?
I'm gonna search for some of this. Wait a second. Which of them are really worth showing off?
At least extra stage, because we
Yeah,
have
that definitely.
Yeah, I see
I
you have
really
an
think
extra clear video. Maybe we should just watch that. That's 13 minutes. If
Yeah,
that's
maybe
interesting.
Maybe not, but but it was from the previous versions. I mean 1.03, but okay, it could be good. Let's see.
That might be easier for us to do, the extra clear video. I'm looking at it. The Lunatic, or not, what's it called? Marisa extra clear, Flandre's REKT.
Maybe I'm gonna pause this.
Okay.
I need to find one. Yeah, I did. I think a bunch of them.
It's not. Well, I see that video on my
all
up
the videos.
on my up next
Let's
here.
see, Maris.
Yeah, we're just trying to.
I don't really know if I have a really good extra clear, unfortunately, but let's see. Some of them I need to find them.
If you don't have it, could just do the Spellcard challenges, just to get some idea of just what Flandre is.
No, I think it's gonna be alright. Yeah, I get it on the chat.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Okay, good. Yeah, so we have the
It
extra
should
clear.
be alright.
We can watch that. It's 13 minutes. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's a pity I haven't done the newest version, but okay, let's play. Let's play.
So yeah, the extra stage. That's interesting. I like. I like this idea. Okay, so we're at 0. I'm gonna do a countdown. We're gonna watch the extra clear video. Flanders gets wrecked. Fuck.
Kind of, yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Stupid, sexy Flanders.
Yeah, at least in the old version, it was like one of the hardest extra stages, quite infamous.
Yeah, it was really hard. So, yeah, some people sued me for the clickbaity title. I know, I am aware of this. Okay. We all know this. But you know, these days I was really starting with the YouTube, so I would say it was really hard for me.
So you can see that in this version of the game, the timer just the combo timer actually decreases if you're not killing stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's the previous one.
And so that affects how many drops you get, or how many items you get then? What's the idea then? The combo meter, what does that affect again?
Well, at least it needs twice less, half of the enemies to get the combo, or maybe just a bar field. But it's decreasing over time, and I don't really know which of the system was better. I think both were rather good.
Yeah, so when you fill the combo meter, you get a bomb piece and then a life piece eventually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, four or three bomb pieces and then the life piece.
Okay, gotcha. So this is harder. Much harder.
This version of the game is harder.
Well, I mean, depending on who you are.
I still have the 1.3 just for historical purposes.
Yeah, I have that too, I guess. Anyway, it's still downloadable.
Yeah.
There it is somewhere. I don't know if there's somewhere the earliest version of this game. I mean, 1.00. It would be really great to play that and see how unbalanced it was.
Okay, and we see the first bomb, Master Spark. Just blow it up.
Kamehameha!
It's actually fitting there.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's very powerful, and like it can like in
yeah, it is.
Version, I think it was able to kill a non-spell and the spell at once. I think.
I can really confirm. I usually go for no bombs, so I know. But that would be true. I heard also those opinions as well.
I feel like just this is one of the stronger Master Sparks in fan games. Yeah, one more reason to play Marisa.
From the Marisa bombs, I guess only Servants of Harvest wish the recent fan game got a really OP bomb. Thankfully, it got fixed.
That's funny. Okay, yeah, that was
really
untouchable.
Really, launch the bomb, stand under the boss, on the boss, sorry, and you're gonna clear 2 or 3 attacks. So that was really powerful.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Really, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I should make a video about 1.0 to Flandre Extra. It would be quite of a challenge. Seriously, this was really tough. I remember that, especially the survival card. I mean the 13 coffin. It was something like that. Some kind of Russian roulette. It was really difficult then. The 1.03 got a little nerf. Well, it helped a lot. But yeah, those who played the previous version were really surprised how hard it could be.
Yeah, the coffin card is kind of a meme because it's really difficult, and it only got a bit easier. It still killed a lot of people, in my opinion. And we have 2 mid-bosses this extra stage. It's fairly long compared to usual.
Looking at the timer, we're gonna hit the 5-minute mark.
Man, this attack with that flash.
just teleport into you.
It has like a screen flash. It's kind of alarming.
Thankfully, bullets don't have hitboxes for a while after teleportation, so...
Oh, that's awesome. And we have
at least you have a chance to recover yourself.
Yeah.
Or save. Never mind. What I actually noticed about the extra stage and the previous versions of this game is that the scoring system drastically changed. I mean, if you fail a spell card, you still get some bonus in the score. Also, the scores got from the spell cards are way better.
Oh, these crosses. I wonder what are the hitboxes of these. These look like really unorthodox.
Yeah, I also wonder how big they were. I need to remember. Give me a moment.
Well, they did have that. They did have that red dot in the center.
But yeah, how long also too. How big they were. Oh, another bomb. They were rather long.
Hadouken!
That's center.
Shinku Hadouken! Oh man, I love those type of attacks.
For certain, with the combination of those red bullets, they were really annoying. But they were really huge, I remember.
Oh. It's like being put in the meat grinder.
So we had washing machine, now the meat grinder. What's next?
Yeah.
Car wash?
Car wash, yeah.
Getting well with death bombs.
Yeah, I noticed the game has a kind of like a gothic kind of theme going on. I mean, you have the crosses here, but I did notice some other kind of stuff like that. It's cool.
I think most of them are no different from the original Zone's work. I mean, they are similar.
Yeah.
Zone would ban any attempt to use their assets.
So, I mean, I'm assuming this game was, approved by Zune, essentially. Like, I mean, it's on Steam and all, right?
Maybe that's true.
You can't just release a fan game, right, and make money off of it and without, like, consent, right?
Let me explain. He said that it was allowed to make money of his work if it doesn't reuse assets. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it doesn't reuse assets, really.
But there was more about it that nobody who developed the games shouldn't use their assets. I mean, for any public releases, you shouldn't use Zone's original assets. Unfortunately, that's why we don't get any of Yuke's works, like boss rushes. That's kind of a pity. If you just change some of the boss graphics assets he used, he had a really nice concept, like Touhou All-Star Medley. It will be something that I would play. Fighting all the bosses prior to the, I don't know, UFO? I don't remember. Or maybe earlier.
Yeah, I mean the bosses are just dressed like Gothic Lolita style. It's kind of fitting. Yeah, Zone wanted the OST to be the Western theme, so he thought, like, what can be more Western than vampires and Gothic cathedrals, basically.
That was kind of the motive of the USD.
Yeah.
Perfect Cherry Blossom had some, I don't know, tales about the ghosts.
Yeah, Jamers commented that some fan games are video only because they use the original assets. That's crazy.
Whoops. I think I missed there. Yeah.
It's almost like that's really weird.
Yeah, as
so
what's
the gimmick of this spell card? So as you approach them, they disappear.
You approach the center of them and they should disappear.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
But it's not as easy as it looks, as you can see. I failed a bunch of times.
That's a really cool idea.
Yeah, and we are going to the non-spell. It's quite crazy to even try to dodge this.
Yeah, indeed.
And now the Russian roulette. Coffin spell card. number
so
one.
The trick is just one of them isn't getting filled with roses, and you have to track which one it is while dodging the crosses.
Yeah, it seems like it's not easy.
Cool.
Somehow I made it for this.
Yeah, you have to have some double vision for that.
Yeah, it's kind of. It was really a pain. Damn it.
How can you
That
tell
was
that?
kind
I
of
mean,
kind of challenge Spellcards, and that's why I love it.
seems like you could get screwed pretty easily though. Like, what the hell?
I think I cancelled it. Yeah.
It looked like you got really lucky there.
At the end, yes.
It will be lucky. I don't
know if that was.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was a roulette. I'm skeptical.
I mean, it's a roulette for somebody who doesn't know the trick to it.
Well, what was the trick to it?
I mean, when
The trick, prioritize your dodging. It's quite difficult, you know.
yeah,
But-
as I told,
Dodge the bullets from the bottom, eventually from the top, whether you're gonna get through most waves. So
But I
where
mean-
more bullets, maybe go for that way, for that place first. Three waves overlapping themselves, but still it's way better to dodge them first than the easier one, because it's gonna hit you anyway.
oh, we were talking about the coffin card actually.
Yeah. It may seem a bit of silly and stuff, but yeah, it actually works. About this one, this concept really, you just kind of memorize when to move, and I think that's it. Quite something to learn.
Oh, they're coming after you. I see.
And going up there.
That's a
And
cool one.
please-
Still
That's a
having a
cool
chance
one.
to get knifed.
Oh, you almost got crushed. You couldn't just. She couldn't just
There's
press
really-
it just
really
a little
great
bit
dash,
more.
nice dash.
Seems like that was like a mercy there. Like about to crush you, but no, it won't go all the way.
Well, it's.
What if it went
it's
all the
too
way
Like
though?
the ultimate.
Like just like
It's
fuck
all-
you, you're gonna die.
Seeing with
Yeah, of course.
Spellcard rules is that Flandre's ability is destruction of anything and everything, so she could kill you instantly if she wanted. It's
Yeah,
just
this is
that-
why there are Spellcard rules.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's forbidden to kill the enemy directly. Basically, you
Yeah.
have to have a Spellcard match with them and prioritize beauty over brute force.
Okay, I didn't expect the
That was the
lore
point of
there.
Yeah, there's a fair bit of lore actually.
Wow.
I
Well,
have
good
no
thing
real
I
idea How the
commented.
hell I captured this Spellcard? This was a real pain. There is something that really wants to destroy you.
Yeah, GG's. You captured the final spell. Final spells are usually the toughest dodging challenges and extras. And that's it for the game.
Yeah. Also, talking about the abilities, Remedia's ability is to control the fate. Well, there goes again the Spellcard rules.
Cool stuff. Yeah, good job on the runs. That was pretty fun to watch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. We'll put the Spellcard challenges video in the description because they're all really just kind of speak for themselves. They're like modified versions of the typical spells, I suppose.
Some of them are really original. I guess most of them. Some are the reused, like in the extra section. Two of them are from the actual extra stage, and the rest is original.
Yeah, so plenty of content for sort of balanced character types and difficulty modes. Yeah, it's a really simple game that's good for entering the world of fan games.
Well, simple to play, easy to play, hard to master, you say.
Yeah, sure. It's
Yeah.
just for something that you don't want to just think about too much, like memorizing stages. You just want to put your best dodging skill to use, and that's why I like it.
Yeah, good
this
point.
is the charm of it, of this one at least.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, looking forward to the Perfect Cherry Blossom version of this.
Yeah, I really look forward to it too. Can't wait, to be honest, but it's gonna be released, I don't know, in a year or two. Well, we're gonna wait. That's what we're gonna see.
Yeah, so as we mentioned, this game did just get released on Steam, so you can support it and help this creator, you know, bring the next game that we're mentioning here a little bit sooner, perhaps. A little bit better.
Yeah, check stream links.
You know,
Steam
get a little bit more, get some like shrimp in that ramen cup, and you know he'll be a little bit happier.
Also, tell them to get a better English translator, please.
Definitely.
Oh,
I checked this out too.
Come on, you love the English.
Kind of mediocre.
That's the only like major flaw of the release, is that the English translation is not very good, unfortunately.
Yeah,
it's still
unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah, cool stuff. I don't think there's too much more to mention here, but yeah, how much is the game on Steam anyway?
$8.
$8? Not bad. Not bad at all. I'd say it's worth supporting. I like what I saw here. This is a cool one. Really fun to watch the various patterns. It was very good presentation. I feel like you get that in some of the Touhou games, but like it's not like all the way through. But it felt like it was all the way through in this one. Just like kind of showing off with the patterns and stuff. And that's really what a lot of people I think like about the Touhou games, like just from a casual standpoint.
Yeah, definitely. Some people
it's like yeah,
watching that.
It's just like it's artwork, man. It's just breathing artwork.
Yeah, now I look at this Steam and it seems like you got another update. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Let's go for the
getting updated
sure.
and whatnot.
Thanks for coming to our show, and yeah, you're always welcome to bring us more fan games if you want.
Yeah, for the next one. When the next one comes out,
also for inviting.
We'll get you here, and then you'll be like, all these patterns. Just I don't know how I do it, but I'm godlike.
I'm just that good.
Yeah.
That's what it's like, though. Like you really can't explain it. Like you just get in the zone, right? Like that's the thing about shmups is they just get you absorbed, and you just kind of like you just start dodging, and that's why it's fun, right?
Yeah, it's really hard to describe. Just play this, just practice. I see it's really fun. Sometimes you need some kind of break, not get crazy, go crazy. But yeah, I think that's it. Man.
Cool, thanks a lot. Well, yeah, this has been STG Weekly, episode 149, Touhou Makukasai. FDF, fantastic at Danmaku Festival. It was a really fun one. So yeah, till next time, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. See ya.